Dear sister, you have come all this way to help me share all the history we have, all the way from the year 1930. However, in this year of 2020, a major disaster has happened.
What is it?
It's COVID-19!
Oh no!
It's this horrible disease. It's like the plague we saw. But we are still able to share, though we cannot see each other.
Interesting.
Yes, it's this device they have called the computer and internet. I know.
We need something like that with us.
I know, right? Like, it's completely crazy. But I have one here for you to see if you'd like.
That'd be awesome.
Yes, sirree, we have a computer.
Oh, that's dangerous.
It's dangerous. It can be very dangerous, depending on how we choose to use it. While any technology can be harmful depending on how you choose to use it, there are certain ways that it's more harmful than others. For example, all the different kinds of cyberbullying. There is harassment, where you harass somebody on the internet, and then there's flaming, and there's so many more things that you could do that could harm somebody else. The best thing to do is just treat others how you would want to be treated, and make sure that you only say to them what you would say if you were face-to-face. For our purpose, we are deciding, I found this presentation software that will amazingly help us share our travels.
Wow.
See, I have already created the first slide because I got excited when I saw these weird computer invention thingies, so it's kind of cool. I know, right? Time travelers, get it? Because we're time travelers.
Ha ha ha.
I know, it's great, right?
But you might...
So, but we can add pictures, and we can add words, we can type in them, and you can add new slides just like this and add more.
Wow.
Yes, see, you click the new slide, the plus little right there, and then boom! It is a new slide. Whoa, isn't that amazing, sister?
That's incredible.
I know, right? And look, if you click, you can type! And these are typing! And you can add letters onto the screen!
Oh, you're going to have to do the type because I'm not sure how that works.
I know, right? It's really interesting. All you're doing... There is even something else that we can add. I heard this. I don't know if it's really true, but there's something called Microsoft Word.
Wow, what is it?
It's this app thingy that you put on one of these devices. I think they're called computers.
What's an app?
An app. It's like a little program you put on, and then you can use it.
Huh.
So you take and you can make timelines on it, though.
That sounds awesome. That sounds like what we need.
I know, right? We can make a timeline of all the different places we've been.
That would be awesome.
I agree. We shall very much try that. Well, sister, I know this has been all overwhelming, at least it has for me, to find out about these devices and these apps. It's been a lot. But, sister, I'm afraid it is time for good night. I shall work on making some programs, on working up some of those slide projects, and maybe even using a Microsoft Word.
So, I just so happened to come across this Castify screen sharing thing, and I know it was kind of hard to see in the video I posted about me sharing our time traveling adventure. So, I decided to go ahead and add this into it so you guys can see everything I can do as I work on this presentation for me and my lovely sister to share our history and our past and going through time. Now, to start, I am just going to go ahead and show you kind of how Google Slides works because I'm just so impressed and they think this is so amazing. So let's go ahead and start. For this title page, I was thinking we could add our time traveling picture, kind of like the one I showed earlier. So when it first pops up, it comes like this. Now, I am really quick, so I can find this easier, going to rename my presentation from being Untitled Presentation to The Amazing Time Travelers. Sounds good to me, because we are amazing, as you should know. Now, back to adding to this. We are going, I think the background of this should be the picture of the time travelers. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go here to background, and go to choose image. And when I go there, I go to upload, browse, and as I did before, I have right under here, I saved it yesterday, the time traveler's image labeled as so, and I open it right here. Now it takes a minute to load, and boom! Look at that. It is right there. It looks so cool, and you can still type into it. So I should say, the amazing time travelers. Now I really cannot see this very well, and I know you probably can't either. At least I can't. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight this and change the color a little bit. First I'll bold it, and then text color here. I was thinking a white so it really pops. And maybe even italicize it. Italicizing right here, and it looks like that. You can also underline, but I don't think that really fits the theme, so we're gonna leave it as so. Now moving on, really quick, I'd like to point out that there's themes. That changes how your slide appears. Now, I'm gonna add a new slide here by clicking this plus button, and I will show you how the theme can change the background of your slides. I really like this one here. It's loading. I like this one. The intro page is the best, see? But I really want to be able to see this time traveler, so I'm going to choose a solid color one. I don't really care for that either. What about? Ta-da! If it can do a gray, or we could do a white and blue. I do not like that. That covers everything up. So I think I'm going to go ahead and stick with this solid white right now so I can do images as backgrounds easier. So moving on, I would like to take, and I think for this slide, I would like to add the definition of what a time traveler is, just so people are aware. Now I would like this bolded, and I would also like to center this. Now, how you center this is you see these three lines over here. It says align. You click on that, and you go to the center one. So it'll center it. You can also go to the right, you can go to the left, you can go to the right down the right there, so it's all the same. But I would like the center just because I think that looks best. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and cut and paste my definition in here from the dictionary, yourdictionary.com. Now see, this says time travel is a science fiction thing, which is not. It depends on who you talk to, really. So I could Control C, and then I go right back in here and go Control V. Now, since I did do this, I'm going to really quick add another slide and make sure I add my sites. So I'm going to say sites here. And down here, I'm going to just take this, Control C, Control V. That way people know where I got the information. I will also really quick go over here to a new tab, look up time travelers image so I can pull up that image I had earlier. I know right where I had it. I had it under the first one that came up. See, where is it? There we go. That's the one I had. Now I have found the pictures, which so happen to be on a Facebook page here, which I found it. And so that I cite that, I am going to just really quick add that in. So see, you can do lots of things. You can add other pictures. So if I wanted this picture that I have here, just underneath the definition, because it'll look kind of cool, I can upload from computer, go into the time travelers, open the file, and it'll just come here, and I can make it smaller or larger depending on what I want. Now I can also add shapes in here. I'm going to make a new slide and just show you some cool tricks I learned while playing around here. So I could do shapes of all different kinds. See all these? Let's do a smiley face, y'all. See? We can also do arrows like this if you want to point a certain direction, or make sure that in case I decide to do a timeline on here, is going in a smooth pattern. I can also add text boxes to go over the image so that I could type in it. See, like that. There are many other things you can do. It takes time to figure out. I have also found many things, so I have this, and if I would to leave the color black, the letters, I can always highlight it so it pops. like this. And see, there are many things you can do with this. You can bullet point, so if you want to make a list, for example, let's say I was making a list. Here, let's go here. I'll just type in a few words. There's time. There's travel. There's, let's see, fashion sense, of course. This is what's required to be a time traveler. You must have fun, obviously. Now, if I want to take this, I just do that, and boom. That's what's important. You can also take and just go like this to make it so that you made sure you spelled everything correctly. Thank you for watching what I have found very interesting about the Google Slides. Again, this is Bridget, and I think this program is great to use. There are many other programs that I've learned, as I previously stated, from Helias that were very interesting as well. This is just one that I thought would be rather helpful to share my journey. Thanks for watching. I think this is a great program. You should check it out.